Welcome to Outside the Box Nursing, the podcast where we challenge old stereotypes, explore real career possibilities, and help nurses design a life and career that actually fits them. I'm your host, Jane Cherry. Today, we're going to talk about the phrase, just a nurse. How many times have you whispered it to yourself or even said it out loud? I'm just a nurse. If you ever uttered these words, you're not alone. But today I want to ask you something important. Why do we keep diminishing ourselves like this? It's time to stop. Here's the real value of nursing. Nurses are the glue that holds the entire healthcare system together. We're the ones at the bedside 24/7. Long after the doctors have gone home, the administrators have left the building, and the support teams have clocked out. We are the eyes and ears of the care team, the ones who catch subtle changes in the patient's condition before they become a crisis. We're the coordinators who make sure that the care plan actually happens, helping to make sure they get the physical therapy, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, imaging, medications, and everything in between. It all comes together. And perhaps most importantly, we're the ones who sit with the patients and their families in their most vulnerable moments. We translate the medical jargon, hold space for difficult conversations, and help everyone get on the same page when the stakes are the highest. That is not just anything. That is essential, skilled, and deeply human work. So why do we say it? Why do so many of us still default to, I'm just a nurse? Is it because we're not physicians? Because we don't write the final orders? Or because somewhere along the line we started believing we're second-class providers in a system that literally couldn't function without us? The truth is, our mindset begins with us. I'll be honest with you, I used to say it too. I'm just a nurse. I've heard it from countless colleagues over the years, but I stopped completely because every time I said it, I was unintentionally agreeing with the very undervaluation I complained about. Now I walk differently. I speak differently. I hold my head up high because I know the impact I make every single shift or in every outside the box position I'm in. So here's my challenge to you today. Take the pledge with me right now. Stop saying just a nurse. Replace it with pride. When someone asks what you do, you say, I'm a nurse. And you say it because that title carries weight, expertise, compassion, and courage. When we change how we see ourselves, we begin to see how the world sees us. Our own perception has to shift first, then society's perception will follow. And it won't happen overnight, but it starts with each of us refusing to shrink ourselves with those three little words. To every nurse listening, thank you for what you do, the patients you comfort, the lives you touch, the quiet heroism that rarely makes headlines but keeps hospitals running and people alive. You're not just a nurse, you are a nurse. And that is something to be incredibly proud of. Let's retire that old phrase together. I'd like to hear from you. Drop in the comments or send a message. When was the last time you said, I'm just a nurse? And how do you plan to speak about your profession moving forward? Until next time, take care of yourselves.